Hey guys! So today I want to talk about gratitude, and it's a beautiful day here as you can see, and I'm so grateful. But I wanted to talk about what it looks like for gratitude and how we can improve our marriages with gratitude and just our own thought processes. And then at the end I have a challenge for you. So as Catholics in our faith, we think a lot about different kinds of prayer, and we have our prayers of thanksgiving, which is gratitude, right? And some of us find gratitude to be an easier concept than others. Like, I can see it's pretty easy for me to say, I'm thankful for the blue sky, I'm thankful for these white flowers, I have gratitude for the green around me and the wind and the warmth from the sun. I'm grateful to be back in America. You guys know I talked about that recently, but it's really easy for me actually to come up with gratitude. Some people maybe that have a bit more of a different kind of general thought process. I'm not going to say they're pessimists, but I mean you could say that. Who tend to kind of see things differently, not bad, just different. Can have a hard time thinking about gratitude because what we think about can kind of color our world, right? And so I was thinking about gratitude and kind of this general idea of gratitude, but then I was thinking about it in terms of our marriage. And let's say we think about how it is easy to thank God for so many things, but how often do you thank your husband? And how often do you thank your husband in a really beautiful way, like this? Thank you so much for taking the trash out for me. I was able to spend 5 more minutes in prayer because I didn't have to worry about the trash. Thank you so much for giving the kids a bath. I spent those 5 minutes cleaning up the kitchen, and now we can spend more time together. So rather than just saying thank you, to really let your husband know why you're grateful. And that's such a key concept, right? Because when someone tells us thank you, it's nice. But if my kids came to me and said, thank you for homeschooling me. But sometimes once in a while they thank me for homeschooling them. And they'll be like, thank you for homeschooling me. But they could say, they don't do this, but something like, thank you for homeschooling me. I love that I have more free time to pursue my interests. Right? And it's like, gosh, that's just, it goes above and beyond. So if we think about how it would feel if people thanked us that way, well, we want to always treat our husbands the way we want to be treated. Like, we have to become safe first. We have to become joyful first. We have to become grateful first, right? So if you feel like your husband's kind of negative, well, change that story, first of all, because it's not a helpful story. More and more your husband's seeing the bright side of things, but you may have to be the one to show them, right? We're married for a reason. And so I feel like kind of funny having my glasses on talking to you guys. Oh no, it's too bright, never mind. Yeah, so the challenge that I have for you is to write out, and I'm really curious if you do this, let me know below in the comments if this is easy or hard for you. But every day, write down 30 gratitudes. 30. And it can be like big things like, I'm thankful to be a mother. I'm thankful to have a Catholic husband. I'm thankful for my faith. It can be little things like, I'm thankful for the way the dandelions, puff up in the seeds. It's hard to do on camera. And, that I can make, have fun time with my children making wishes. Or, again, thankful for the sunshine. Thankful that I have a mom and a dad that are still alive and present in my life, or it could just be, I'm thankful that I got to sleep in 5 more minutes. So again, to me, it's pretty easy to come up with 30, but I am curious if it's something that at first seems hard. And then one day what I did is I did 30 just about Ryan. And that was such a blessing because it was a blessing to him. It was a blessing to me because when you are grateful, it is very hard to also be negative, to also be stuck in a place of resentment or ingratitude. Well, obviously, opposite. But also I shared the list with Ryan, verbally, and you can do it in a note too as well. And it was such a blessing to him. He was just like, wow, I feel so loved right now, right? I feel so seen. And he didn't say that, but that's kind of what I got from it. And men want to be our heroes, right? They want to be our heroes. They want to be our knight in shining armor. And when we're grateful, that also means, ladies, we are pleasable. And when we are pleasable, our husbands want to do even more for us, because it's like, wow, I made her happy. What else can I do to make her happy? And if men, if you guys are watching this, I'd love to know your thoughts on how you feel about this kind of thing. Like, what would it look like if your wife came to you and said, thank you for going to work today. I was so grateful that I got to stay home with our babies. Like, you know, how does that make you feel? I imagine that makes you feel really good. Puffs you up, makes you feel like, yeah, I'm doing my job and doing what a provider is supposed to do, you know? So, because I think I shared before that, like, our biggest issue in our marriage was that Ryan thought I was unpleasable, and I didn't know it. And so what's the other side of unpleasable? Well, showing gratitude, being joyful, being happy, and showing gratitude. And the more we show gratitude and the more we receive graciously when he does anything, thank you for doing that. Let's say he buys you something and it's not really your color or your taste or whatever. Still saying, thank you so much for this gift. That was so thoughtful of you to think of me. And then, ladies, put it on. Put it on. You don't have to put it on every day, but wear the thing, read the book, you know, listen to the song, whatever it is, because that is your husband trying his best to love you. And when we don't receive well, which is a kind of a different video, but then we don't get gifts because we become unpleasable. How many times have I rejected Ryan's flowers? And guess what? I don't really get flowers. He thinks about it once in a while. And for a while he was buying it, and I was being really annoying about the fact that I don't have a vase. I don't have a vase. You keep buying me flowers. I don't have a vase. You know, just silly. So, what we don't know, we can't shame ourselves, ladies, into what we don't know. But that culture of gratitude is just, it turns into a culture of gratitude. Think about how you could thank your child in the next 5 minutes. You can even just say, thank you, Neil, for being Neil. I am so thankful to be your mom because you bring me so much joy and light to my day. You know, thank you, Chloe. I love that you are you, and that, you know, and that you and I have great conversations, and that you are just like turning into such a lovely young woman. I mean, it just feeds everybody in the family when we're grateful. So I'd love to know down below if you come up with 30 gratitudes. Share them in the comments. And please share this video. Share this video with anyone who is struggling in their marriage, or even just struggling with feeling down or despairing or kind of stuck in that place. Because again, we know as Catholics that we must rejoice in the Lord always, right? No matter what our crosses are. Like St. Paul says, we have to stick with that joyful heart and gratitude for all the moments. The fact that I can feel the warmth, the fact that I can walk, the fact that I have these great shoes on that ground me if I walk through the grass. They're called, oh man, I wish I remember what they're called. I'll put down below, but they're a grounding sandal. And so they have some copper in them. And so I get the conductivity from the earth when I wear them. And I love it because, especially having jump time zones, the more you connect with the earth in the new time zone, the quicker you adjust. So just so excited. But I love them. I'm so thankful for this shirt. I love this shirt. Ryan loves this shirt too, which I'm grateful for. I mean, I could just go on and on. It's, like I said. But I'd love to know your 30 below. Maybe I'll do 30 today and share it with you to get you inspired. And please, again, share the video with anyone who may need a little boost of positivity. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Share about the channel in general. I want to be just an uplifting place for women. I can't wait to do live Zooms with you. Oh my goodness, I have to share. I'll share it in another little announcement on my community page. But we got a house, and I'm so grateful. And I'm going to be able to do live Zooms with you guys. Like, I'm going to be able to set that up and make that happen. And I am really, really thankful for the way the Lord has blessed us. And St. Joseph has just come through like he always does. So I'm going to put an ancient St. Joseph prayer down below. If you have a need, especially regarding housing, but honestly anything, conversion, you know, guys know that St. Joseph is the reason why Ryan got his vasectomy reversal. And while we have not been blessed with more children, the reversal has been just a huge, huge blessing for us. I can link down below the video. Well, we talked about it a couple different times on my old channel, What Lord Likes. But St. Joseph, he comes through for anything. So housing, finances, conversions, like you name it, St. Joseph is the person to go to. So if you treat his ancient St. Joseph prayer as a novena with full trust, guys, you gotta trust when you pray. Great things will happen because he's just so powerful. So anyway, St. Joseph or Nobis. I'll talk to you guys later.